Right, so look, the plan was to unbox the iPhone 11 Pro on camera. Well, actually, I did do that, and it was as boring as watching a guy unpack an iPhone on camera. Anyway, look, so this is the initial thoughts. So I've now unboxed the iPhone 11 Pro, recorded it, which was, like I said, boring as anything, so I'm not going to publish that. But so far, initial impressions from the iPhone 11 Pro, this is coming off the back of an iPhone 7. So first phone without the home button, first phone without the fingerprint scanner and with Face ID instead, OLED screen. What else have we got? We've now got the triple cameras on the back, which I haven't really done much with yet. They look interesting. I look forward to trying those in the future. But so far, this phone is noticeably heavier, which I've heard a few people mention. I haven't actually put my SIM card in it yet, so I haven't taken any phone calls. I found that transferring all my apps over from my existing phone to this phone, I still had to log into pretty much everything. So I've just spent half the afternoon logging into everything, just to basically try and get back to up and running. I thought it'd be nice and quick, but it was not to be. So that was unfortunate. But other than that, everything seemed to have transferred over across pretty well. All the apps installed, at least. I didn't take any of my photos and videos across because, as I mentioned, they automatically backed up to Google Photos, which did come across automatically. I still have to set up my two-factor authentication settings in Google Authenticator, which is a whole different kettle of fish, which I'll get to next. Like I said, I've got to put my SIM card in, but iCloud, everything else is all set up. All the accounts are logged back into. Everything's running smoothly so far. The one thing that I don't like is the gestures, like mostly the ones for getting to app switching. You used to double tap the home button and up it came. Now look, this is probably not news because it's been like this since the iPhone 10, and then we've had the 10, the 10s, and now the 11. I really don't like it. I tried it install once on some demo phones, and yeah, not really liking that. I'm sure it just takes some getting used to. Apparently now there's no force touch on the iPhone 11 either, which is new, because the 10 and the 10s still had that. So the pressure sensitive touch. Now, word on the street, as far as I've heard, is that that was removed to allow for a bigger battery. And I think I'd rather have the bigger battery than the force touch, because there's not a lot that I use the force touch for, but just in moving icons around and stuff like that, I kind of miss it. But whatever, get used to that. Didn't use it all that much anyway, like I said. So yeah, what else? It's basically just like my old iPhone with a few little refinements here and there, like software wise. Hardware wise, it seems almost identical, except, like I said, no Touch ID anymore, no home button, which is still taking some getting used to. But apart from that, yeah, it's still the same iPhone experience, which is what I expected. And now look, some people are like, well, that's not new, it's not exciting, and they're right, it's not new, it's not exciting, but it just works, and that's what I want. I don't know if I've covered this publicly before on video, but I've always said that I want my phone to be the one device that I just pick up and use. Everything else I want to tinker with. Computers, cameras, whatever, TV, stereo equipment, head unit in the car, everything. I want all the options. Phone, I just want to pick it up and use it. So seems to be going well for that now that everything's logged back into. Anyway, I'll get a SIM card in it and see how it goes, and keep setting up the other last bits and pieces. Yeah, that was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but I don't think anybody buys iPhones to be new and exciting anymore, do they? I don't know, if you're one of those people, tell me, but maybe there's a feature that I'm missing. But yeah, it's stable, it's reliable, that's what I want. Yeah, so I'm happy. Anyway, more thoughts, ramblings, whatever. You can follow and subscribe if you want to see those. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.